Hey everyone, it's Erica here from CMS-Connected, and I'm at Acquia Engage here in New Orleans. Right now, I'm excited to be joined by Mike Sullivan, the CEO of Acquia. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thanks for having us.
Absolutely, well thanks for taking the time to sit down with us. So, the theme of this week, experience digital freedom. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what that means to Acquia?
Yeah, it's a term that we've been using for a few years. It's kind of our tagline. It really starts from our roots as an open source company. I think it also has to do with a lot of, we work in the marketing space, there's a lot of fragmentation. We believe in open systems. We spend a lot of time building systems that can be easily integrated with other platforms. There's such a diverse set of tools that people want to use. And we just think it's really, really appealing. We think this is the future of software. People want to be able to connect to whatever they want. They want to be able to use their old tools. It's also about, the freedom in terms of commercial constructs. As a company, we don't lock people into contracts. We believe in a lot of transparency in pricing, and we believe that things like your data is your data, you should be able to do whatever you want with it, and you shouldn't be able to have it held hostage. And so it's really kind of a mantra that we live by and when we think about how we build products and how we operate as a company.
Absolutely. So could you kind of give your take on why you should move towards a best of breed approach versus a best in suite?
Yeah, I get asked that question a lot. I don't think there's these two extremes and you do one or the other. I think that the reality is that people want to do things in between, and there are some products that make a lot of sense to buy from the same vendor. I call it the center of gravity. And in our world, we think, for example, that if you buy a CMS, in our case, like a Drupal system from Acquia, that buying personalization at the same time makes a lot of sense. Those things are really close together, and there's a lot of advantages to getting integrated. But you can get farther away from that center of gravity, and there's less value to having those things coming from the same vendor. So it really depends on how well those vendors' products are integrated. I think there's a lot of companies out there, legacy companies, I think in the MarTech world, who have built their stacks through acquisitions, and you might as well buy those pieces from separate companies because there's not a lot of integration there, so there's not a lot of value in getting the same things. But look, it comes back to experience digital freedom. People want the ability to put these things together any way they want, and we want to support that for our customers.
Yeah, so if you're focusing on best of breed, how can technology partners take advantage of Acquia's open source API framework?
Yeah, well, first of all, open source by itself, lends a lot of capability to do that. You can't get any more open than having the source code to the software. You can, develop whatever you want. You can even, create your own version of the software that you want. But we support that by having a lot of pre-built integrations. We spend a lot of time with partners. We really depend on partners. So we have programs just to support and train. We go to market with our partners. We have open APIs. We have more than 20,000 pre-built integrations in the Drupal world, and with Mautic even more. We believe in headless and decoupled architectures, and so we have a whole set of programs, and it's not just the technology but the programs to partner, to enable partners to be able to create great solutions around our platform. And we're really built as a platform as much as a finished product, because people use our product to differentiate themselves and put their own stamp on on the finished product. They don't want something that looks like everyone else's. So the essence of this technology is to build with it, and that's what we're enabling through our partners.
So, we're all aware of the big news, Vista's majority investment in Acquia. Can you tell us a bit about what that means for Acquia and how that relates back to this idea of experience digital freedom?
Yeah, what it really means for our customers and for Acquia is that we're going to get a chance to go faster. Nothing changes in terms of our vision. We had a lot of companies that are interested in Acquia. We have a lot of momentum behind us, and we chose Vista, and Vista chose us because we shared a common vision. And I think it's just the idea that we have this focus on digital freedom and bringing this value to customers that they really like. And so the opportunity in the market is great. We have a leadership position. We have a lot of momentum. They're investing in that. They're giving us the fuel and the resources to go faster, so we're really excited about it. But for our customers, it doesn't mean that there's any kind of change in direction. it means we're just going to go faster delivering the things that we already want to execute on.
Everything you're saying really relates back to this digital freedom idea. So it's interesting how it all ties together. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with us today, Mike. It was wonderful.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.